You're locked into the Womanora Crush Wednesday podcast, the only weekly podcast inspiring, educating, motivating 1 million women entrepreneurs one Wednesday at a time. The WCW podcast is fueled by the purpose formula: passion plus purpose plus profit equals success. And here are your hosts, Jen and Modi.
You are listening to episode 14 of the Womanora Crush Wednesday podcast. Today is Motivation Monday, and we are talking about how to come back after a setback. If you've ever had a setback, you're not the first, nor will you be the last to go through this. Crushes, failure is an experience and a path towards success, a lesson to be learned. So how you decide to deal with it can determine the course of the future and how or if you will achieve success.
Totally agree. And we want to do this to motivate you guys, crushes. This is Motivation Monday. And so we're going to go through all these to give you some added motivation for if you're going through a setback right now, or maybe you've just had a failure or something in your life and you just don't know how to come back from that. So like Modi said, you need to really try to go into a positive mindset and maintain your perspective. We posted recently on our Instagram about positivity and mindset, and that's very important, especially if you're down on yourself, you're going through a setback, you've just failed. You have to maintain your perspective, count your accomplishments, your wins, your blessings, and you need to look at how far you've come instead of measuring how far you might have fallen or messed up, or how far you have to go. It's all about your perspective and your mindset in trying to come back after a setback. Acknowledge and celebrate your accomplishments. Mm-hmm. And just because you've had a setback or a failure, that does not define who you are or what your business is or who you are as a businesswoman. It's just really an opportunity that you can take and learn from it.
Oh, yes. So, there are facts, y'all, about Oprah Winfrey. Okay? She was fired from a TV show because she wasn't fit for TV. So, tell me who today is going to be like, I don't want Oprah on my TV show.
Exactly.
No one will say that. So this is a great individual. This is a celebrity that, has failed, but she did not stop. She didn't stop. There were valuable lessons that she learned from it. She took it and she kept moving, mm-hmm. And to be honest, you always have to think about it as this plan, whatever it is that you're, whatever goal you have, it has to start with you. It has to start with you. You have to shift your mindset. Just like Jen said, you have to shift your mindset. Like the glass is halfway full. You just have to narrow down maybe a new plan or something, to get you to the next level. Lots of people fail, and lots of people get up and do something. And that, that's what we're here trying to give to you now, that, maybe even setting new goals, can help you. Those are some of the tips that we can give you, setting new goals, from the experience that you just experienced, the encounter that you just had that made you have that setback.
So tweaking your plan, like we just said, maybe tweaking your goals. I know something that I've done is make an action plan that you have, or your business plan, or your journal, however you go about documenting your process, but maybe breaking things down into smaller goals.
Yes.
So that you can have some wins, right? I mean, you don't have to try to mastermind this whole big plan, or you're like, oh, I failed, so back to the drawing board. Let me throw all that out. Let me quit. Let me start something new. No, you can just maybe break down what you were doing. Look at what didn't work, tweak it, maybe break that down into some smaller goals that you could quickly accomplish that won't overwhelm you or stress you out, and go with those, because that can help you in your motivation. That can help you in your confidence to start getting back on track.
Yes.
Another thing I'll say is, don't dwell on the past after you go through this kind of experience, like beating yourself up and continuing to relive that failure or that setback over and over again is really going to destroy you or just keep you from moving forward.
Yep.
Wouldn't you agree?
I agree with, defining one big goal and just breaking it down into just intermediate goals. And also remembering to celebrate every accomplishment. You have to visualize your success. What does success mean to you? Like when you think about success right now, what does it mean to you? Does it mean to, empower other women? Does that feel successful to you? Does that make you feel good by empowering other women, going around and just giving them a little bit of happiness by just saying hello to them? Does that make you feel successful? And I believe, I wholeheartedly believe that happiness is pure success. If you can just be happy, that's success to me, But like Jen said, creating that big plan and also making small plans will really help you. And also written down plans. Write
not just
your
these plans.
Yes.
Write
your plans down.
Mind plans.
Yes. Write your plan. Create a clean written plan. You can do a rough draft, but then go back and create a clean, plan. Organizing and planning is the key. Organizing and planning is the key to succeed.
I want to go back to what you said. I thought it was a very important follow-up point and tip. Maybe after you've experienced this, sitting down and really redefining what success means to you is so important, because that could be part of the misstep that you had. That could be part of the failure that you had, because if you're in a nonprofit, and I'm not in no way saying that you can't be a millionaire in a nonprofit, but if you're a startup nonprofit and you're thinking that you're failing because you're not a millionaire yet or whatever, that's not a failure. Maybe you could redefine that and say, okay, I'm successful because I have a social business. I have a social enterprise business that's touching thousands of people out there, that's impacting people, that's bettering other people's lives. And that's still a success, regardless of the financial numbers in your business at that moment. So I thought that was great. I thought that was a very impactful tip to help someone come back from this. I want to talk about perseverance and say that this entrepreneurial road or race is a marathon. It's definitely not a sprint. And you will experience so many trials, ups and downs, challenges that you're going to go through in this business or in this journey. And you need to be able to keep going and persevering and learn and rise to that challenge and rise to that marathon race and create innovative strategies from learning from that particular failure. I mean, that could be so key to your business, because if it wasn't for that failure, if it wasn't for people failing, we wouldn't have the telephone, we wouldn't have Google, we wouldn't have Apple. I mean, those people went through several series of trial and error and failures to come up with these mind-blowing changes in this world. So definitely being able to persevere through those hard times.
Oh, yes. And surrounding yourself with the right people. See, when it comes to building your brand and your business, you need to really think about the kind of people that you are really putting yourself in front of or in the midst of, okay? You need to be in a room full of people with higher experience that can mentor you, that can help you to, get you to the next level, that can give you some valuable lessons, that can apply to whatever kind of brand that you have. You don't always want to be the smartest person in the room. That's not,
helping you.
It's not going to help you, and that also applies to people that are positive in your life. People that are motivating you, people that are, cheering you on to do the right thing, to keep doing it, keep going at it. We're so proud to hear what you're doing. We're excited about it. Those kind of people are the people you need to hang around. Those are the kind of people you need to put yourself and surround yourself and submerge yourself around people like that.
I totally 100% agree. Had the same point in my notes. If you haven't listened to the happiness episode with Stacey Flowers, go back and listen to that.
Please.
I'm gonna refer to that, but you got to tighten up your circle, okay? You have to have in a time like if you are down or you just went through a failure or a setback in your business, you're going to need a cheerleader in that moment. You might need a whole team of cheerleaders, a whole team, and you're going to need your mentor in that moment, because you're going to need like-minded, positive people that can uplift you. Good vibes are contagious. Positivity is contagious. You have to have that, especially in a time like that, because you'll feel like the whole world is just ending, or woe is me, what am I gonna do? I'm a failure, I'm never gonna make it. To be able to come out of that, one thing that really, really can help you is your circle. Also, I believe that this is a good opportunity for meditation and prayer, to be able to focus your mind to get back to who you are as a businesswoman, your business, and getting back on track with your plan, your goals, your steps, your strategies. Doing some meditation in this time, praying for guidance, praying for wisdom, praying for answers, is something that I do. We both do.
Yes,
in good and bad times, but especially in a dark time or a time when you're experiencing some failure, some negative energy, some setback.
That setback. You cannot keep going back to your past. Like Jen has mentioned, you cannot keep going back to your past. It's gone. Let it go. Let it go. It's gone. It's not coming back. There's nothing we can do about it. Let's move on. You just don't give up. Just don't give up, because people that do become successful are the ones that just never give up. Even when everyone around them is falling and just giving up, they don't give up.
Even when they've heard a bunch of no's, even when, they're accomplishing, they're thinking like they're maybe just one partnership away, or if I could just reach this person, or if I could just work with this brand, or if this person can just see me, I meet this person, and they just keep getting no's. You got to keep going, because there's going to be a yes. You need to just keep going until you reach that yes.
Yep. Pursue your goals with all your will and all your might. With everything you have. Just keep going.
Okay, so lastly, I want to say, get used to being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because in order to experience powerful change or metamorphosis or brilliance in your business, or that top upper echelon level, it doesn't happen in the comfort zone. It happens in just after the period, just after the storm, just after the period of being uncomfortable. That's when the triumph happens. So get comfortable being uncomfortable, because you will be very uncomfortable in this entire process. So crushes, that's it. That is our tips and pointers of how to come back, pick yourself up after a setback. So happy Motivation Monday. You can find this episode by hashtagging Motivation Monday. You can find it on our Spreaker, our Instagram,
Google Play.
Oh, also now Google Play. Yes, Google Play.
Yes. Later, crushes.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in to the Womanore Crush Wednesday podcast. Be sure to tune in next week for Girl Talk with Jen and Modi, along with some of your favorite business crushes, more exclusive business tips, insights, creative business ideas, and doable action steps to improve your business and help you create your phenomenal life. Sharing is caring. Don't forget to tell a friend to subscribe and stay tuned for a weekly dose of the WCW podcast. Crushing hard on the Womanore and want to hear her story on the show? Know a creative woman-owned business that's killing it? Let us know at womanorecrushwednesday@gmail.com.